Hello friends, before you get to see the beautiful view behind, I'll just say hi, and today we'll be talking about a very amazing, awesome topic, which is Como is better than FOMO. And I'm not talking about the lake. So stay tuned because I'm not gonna pause. I'm gonna play this like a spontaneous, natural part of life. Here comes my dog. We'll give him some food, and then we'll start off. I'll stretch a little in front of you. It might be, it might not be too much stretching, but I think it'll help you stretch your mind a little beyond FOMO into Como. So let's sit on our beautiful batik in a split stance. Ask our dog, "Hello, sit down, boy, sit down." And this is for you. Good boy. So feeding them feeds my soul. So it's a selfish act, yeah. And yesterday at the gym, I was observing, and I observe most of the times because I've been going to the gym for 20 years. So I've seen so many pictures inside the gym, so many people, and I can understand intentions. I can see angry boys who are loveless, who are wanting to fulfill some gaps of their past. Some girls who think attention will get them over their ex, over their toxic relationship, and make them powerful, and they're chasing that boyhood masculinity. And there are people who are also genuinely pursuing a better life and who are fluid and driven and focused. So I observe all of that, and yesterday there was a very beautiful girl at the gym, so beautiful. I like her. I mean, the energy, not just how she appears, but her energy, her work ethic, very disciplined, focused. She was recording herself, maybe working on some courses, because in Pilates and yoga you have to record yourself for long hours. And I could observe that. And she said hello to me because we've talked once before. I left her at her energy zone because I am working out myself. I have to also shoot some content and help my friend Ati out with some pull-ups. So we do that. I work out, and I'm observing her working out very diligently. And then comes a few men, few boys who I've seen at the gym. They're not talking to anyone. They're like, in their toxic masculinity all the time, very alpha male-ish, and they're young and they don't know most of the world, so it's common with them. But then they, like, when they talk to her, they become like little puppies with their tails inside their legs, and as if they're the best versions of conversationalists. See, first of all, you have to understand how you behave with anyone determines how you, I'll repeat this, how you do anything shows how you will do everything. So if you are being with the other world toxic, eventually you will be toxic to this girl, okay? But the girl doesn't know because you're pretending and you're projecting. You want some external validation, okay? Now another guy comes up, okay? I can observe, okay, now she also gets attention and she's also talking. I think she's got a good heart, so she has to. And I don't understand how difficult it is for beautiful women who are apparently beautiful to navigate this, because it gets in your head, no, when you're getting so much attention for just looking a certain way. But I'm observing that, and the guy is being sweet and nice, and he's got all the tools of the trade, the art of seduction, this, that. But I can see beyond the obvious. So he's coming in front of a camera and not noticing that she was recording, just because he's so tempted to talk to her. And after that, he's stepping on her yoga mat without realizing. And he's on the yoga mat with his shoes on, and she's put her head and body, everything there. And I'm observing all this, and I'm like, what makes people act like this? They're such beautiful human beings in their individual capacities, but then they are becoming like such puppy, little puppy versions of themselves. And I was, then in the morning, I read this beautiful chapter from this book by Ella Hart about fear, where I read something about FOMO and COMO, and I wanted to relate this. Where people live in the fear of missing out. You see a beautiful girl here, you say, "Oh, let's take a chance." Yeah, da, 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 da. But Como is not the lake in Italy where everyone forces you to get married at, so that you are sanctified and you live a blissful married life. No, where you pay so much money and then later pay more for your divorce. Okay, so you social marriages. It's not that. Como is the choice of missing out. So if you can choose to miss out on certain things, knowing through your awareness what is meant for you and what is not meant for you, you will never suffer from the fear of missing out. So have such a life where you live with awareness and meaning, that you can actually choose what to miss out on. See, you won't need to travel all the countries of the world. You won't need to travel and do all the exercise structures, do everything, meet all the girls from all of the world, have all the money in the world. All of that is a chase that the social media and society puts you on. And running that race, you live in a fear of missing out, because every time you swipe a post, you see someone somewhere having fun of some kind, and that imposes that on you, and you think this is fun. No, try it. Try that Pilates class which looks entertaining. Try a little bit of Pilates at home. Try everything in a small dosage at home. If you want that bug of traveling to get off you, go to your neighboring town just 1 or 2 hours away and see how you feel. Then you'll understand, was it the bug of traveling, or was it that emotion, that feeling that you created in your head out of a projection that someone wanted to feel, you to feel. So, and these algorithms and marketers are so specially driven to get your mind into things and play with your dopamine, that they will in a way influence you brutally, and then you live with a constant fear of missing out, because that changes your buying decisions, that changes what you are going after. So remember that even in relationships, not every girl sitting needs your attention. Just a hello and bye is okay. Not every guy who's coming and talking to you is coming from genuine interest. Maybe he's lacking some love in life and thinking that you're the source of returning that to him, and eventually he'll dump his toxicity on you if he's not doing his inner work. So remember that. And we are like tribally, longing and loving beings. So have that sense of love for everything and everyone. Have a sense of love and be present. Be present to this situation, and you'll do justice to life and yourself. So, COMO over FOMO, self-awareness, a meaningful life, because you're not missing out on anything when you're too indulged in doing that which is meaningful to you. Namaste.